Spock here, Captain Kirk.
These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission: to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilization.
Live long and prosper, Miranda.
To boldly go where no man has gone before.
The crew will not understand it. It's not logical that you are Serac. Live long and prosper.
What the hell? Wow.
Welcome back. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Oh, and I got the card figured out, right? What are we doing? What are we doing? Well, I have vodka, but it's all laced with Reaper peppers, so we'll do what I actually prefer, a bloody beer review, and I'm using the Major Peters Original. I mean, this is the first time I've had any of this. Let me open it. And, just kidding. I got this. They finally restocked this, and the one and only place I can find this in the Northland over in Wisconsin. And they've definitely jumped from $2.99 to $7.99 a bottle, but it's still my favorite with beer, so it is what it is. And the weapon of choice on the beer is, yeah, daddy. It's going to be some Rolling Rock. And then McLean, if you want to get pissed off that I wasn't here yesterday, you can blame Toby. My pa had a Lincoln analog stick welder that he's had for over 30 years, and before that it was owned by the military, so when they upgraded up at their shop, anybody that wanted certain things, and pa took the welder. Well, it's been sitting in that same, it's been, how, wait a second, how has this garage hasn't been up for, has this garage really been up for 30 years? I guess it would have to have been since, because there was a garage fire. The garage was lost. Everything in it was lost. That's that story about my friend and my brother, younger brother, Joe. He couldn't afford to buy insurance for his 1-year-old Yamaha Maxim or Midnight Maxim. So he asked his dad, Pa, if he could just store it in the garage, and he said, yeah, well, there was a garage fire. And guess what? When you have a vehicle that's licensed for the road, the insurance to insure it has to be on it. So the fire was so hot that even the frame melted. Needless to say, the aluminum block was gone. There was nothing sitting there but 4 pistons. Smells like a bloody beer. Cheers. I started a side dribble, so I had to abort the full chug. So, in my mind, because it's like right behind the man door in the garage. It's about this high, and you know, I've moved a Lincoln stick welder before. I mean, yeah, there was a little weight to it, but I mean, if it had handles on the side, I would have been able to. I love Sundays. If it had handles on the side of it, I would have been able to put it in the back of my van, maybe not my truck or Toby's truck, because Toby's truck is not only is it lifted, but it's also sitting on big ass tires. Our tailgates are, I would say, pretty close to the same height. I don't know. Maybe sometime me and Toby have to touch tips or something like that. When McLean's not around, because he's a jealous little bitch, and she's hot as hell. Because I'm on this channel, so I can say whatever the fuck I want. I still should try to go PG-13, but I'm not going to edit that out. I'm already at this, so I'm assuming that John isn't going to let Marcus watch this shit show anyway. Yeah, so we get there. First of all, I'd just like to point out that anytime you see a piece of equipment, a motor, a tool, or whatever it is, that has a great big eye hook on the top of it, there's a reason they do that. That's so that they can put it on a hoist or a crane lift. Me and Toby managed to slide it out far enough that it was out from behind the door and out beyond the workbench. Then Pa had a 2-wheel cart, and we put it on the 2-wheel cart, and that was also an experience, because on an old analog welder, evidently all of the metal and the windings and everything must be at the lowest point, and then everything else must be electronics and the cooling fan and all that. So it was like Toby's like on the cart side, and he's grabbing the eye hook, and I'm on the back side getting ready to push, and he's like, "Are you ready?" And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, go." And it was like it moved about that far and then back to the ground, and it's like, okay, we got on 3. So got it back onto the cart and pulled it out, and he pulled his truck up to the garage door so that the tailgate was inside of the garage, and he goes, "Why don't we just set it against the tailgate and then slide it up the tailgate and then in?" Well, this thing is this high, and there was this much of it touching his tailgate, which means 99.8% of the body of this thing was the balance point, and the weight on the top of this thing was basically the eye hook. All of the weight was on the bottom. So Toby wants to know if I'm left-handed or right-handed, and I said, technically, it doesn't matter. The only thing I have an issue, only thing I have an issue with is I prefer writing with my right hand. So I got on the right hand side and he got on the left hand side, and he's like, you got a good hold on it? And I go, yeah, I'm in a good spot. It's like, he goes, okay. So the bottom of this thing actually has a ridge, so you can, and the metal is rounded over, so it's not sharp. So I'm holding the back of it, knowing that as we slide it up, I'll be able to reposition my hand while I'm holding it and get above. And Toby's like, okay, 1, 2, 3. And he lifts as hard as he can, and I lift as hard as I can, and it never left the ground at all. Not if you were waiting to slide a piece of paper under it, you wouldn't be able to get a piece of paper under it. Okay, and I said, how about plan B? And he's like, what's plan B? And I said, well, if Pa, do you have any good thick planks or anything? And he did. He had some 2-inch by 6-inch by, must have been 6 or 7 foot. Maybe they're 8-footers. I don't know how long the bed of Toby's truck is, but they were up and up. They're probably 8-foot boards. And so we took 2 of those, laid them on the ground, and then, well, actually, there was a moment where, like, total failure set in. We were thinking about running over and putting his truck in the ditch and pulling it through the yard and trying to get, we never even did that. Frank, Pa, said, look, the wheels on my 2-wheeler are narrow and solid. So as soon as that hits the grass, it's never, so plan B was my ramp idea. So we turned it around on the cart, laid the cart down with the handle halfway up the boards. Now obviously we had to get the wheels up. McLean, I don't give a shit if you don't care about this story. Go fuck yourself. And so Toby and Pa were each hanging onto a handle on each side, trying to make it so that, I mean, he's 82 years old. Don't want to kill him trying to get this welder. He's on one side, Toby's on the other side, and I'm behind it. And I actually managed to lift it enough to get it up onto the boards, with the wheels up onto the boards, and now we start going. And we're about halfway, and Toby realizes he's lost the proper angle and needs to hop up on the tailgate to pull it back. But Toby has not opened the tonneau cover on the truck. And at this moment in time, it becomes painfully obvious to me that was a fuck-up. Because now, Toby needs to he's trying to get the lock undone on the tonneau cover and hold on to finally, he's just like, if I let go, do you have it? And I'm just like, just bracing myself, yes, go. Well, this lock decided to test me, evidently, because it wasn't letting go on this side, it wasn't letting go on that side, and I'm back there going, Toby, at any minute, it would be, very nice if I could stop doing this all by myself. Finally, he was able to get it and roll it up, and honestly, Toby, you rolling it up, I know is at normal speed, but in my brain, it looked like the $6 Million Man. And I'm back there going, oh my God. This worked. We got it in there. And then Frank was wondering how we were going to get it out, and I'm like, at this point in time, I don't give a shit. Put the tailgate down, do a tranny drop in reverse, and just stop, and it'll all work itself out. But Toby's grade up into his garage is pretty steep, so he just backed up until his tires hit the cement for for the ramp up into his garage, and by the time he put the tailgate down, it was probably half the distance that it was normally. And Matt came over, and we basically just did a reverse of putting it in. It went good. Hopefully it works. Toby tried using it, and it obviously will create an arc, but Frank hasn't properly maintained atmospheric temperature for the rods for probably the last, Toby, I don't know, it's just a guess, 5-10 years, I don't know. He couldn't even remember the last time he used the welder. So now Toby has a MIG and a stick welder, so thinner stuff and thicker stuff. It's just that Toby now has a welder that's almost as big as 2 of those refrigerators. It's all of it, a refrigerator and a half, and then about this high. And if me and Toby couldn't get the thing to budge, I can only take a guess that it weighs well over 500 pounds. Like I said, a little clue is when it has the lifting hook built into it. Yeah. Halloween's over, so he has to go either on display or into storage, and I kind of want to put him on display. Let's see, those are all 8 years ago. Zeus says Rambo Brew Bomi is real. Naked Salty, also real. Citrus Slayer. Mike says cheers. Cheers, Mike. That was on the Citrus Slayer. First in on Buzzballs Cranberry is Rich Huff saying cheers all. Bad says cheers, Rich. Mike says I subbed the channel. Thank you, Mike. Talking about Hempseed Addict, you might have been the one and only extra that she got. Oh, sub comments. Salty gets the most sub comments for saying the least amount of shit all the time. He says happy naked ween. Mr. 27 says ween oh naked. Sheeple Gun Guy says pew phew. You had me going for a minute. Multi-mega. Oh my god. Heck with, yeah, the rest of the body is awesome. But those eyes say, would you run downtown and grab a pizza? And while you're gone, I'm going to take your laptop, all of your money, and your flat screen TV. Multi-Gunman says, it's a happy naked ween until the naked ninja shows up and sets things straight. Let's not use the words straight and naked in the same sentence. Wade says, did you get ticketed, tricked, or treated? Inquiry minds want to know. The ninja says to Cheapo Gun Guy, mega ween to you too. And then he says to Wade, I got naked treats. I would love some naked treats. Cobra says, trick or treat. Mike says, cheers, man. Palmetto State. The clock is ticking. Oh, it is? Let's mix up another sweet one. Personal Defense Network. Da-na-na, da-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Vajanko. Oh my God. Holy shit. It's one thing when Sylvester falls over. It's another thing when Sylvester takes the glass that he's in with him, and it just keeps on getting worse. Okay, I don't want to touch the Vajanko. Lord knows where it's been. Let's play fuck or not to fuck. I'm passing, but at this moment in my life, there's probably nothing in there that. See, I'm good with that. Of course, I was good with the other one. Is he ready to go pro? Oh, he gets cut from the team. Son of a bitch. You know, for you knife guys, being that this is, after all, a dual-purpose channel. Well, this is the backup channel, so who gives a shit? But I decided to pull my CRKT out of rotation. Oh, sometimes the lock has been sticking on this, and I like it. What?
Did we play this game at the girls' dinner party?
Dirty Minds?
Yeah. Do you remember? I found it with other stuff.
What's the other one is, no, that does not look familiar. The other one is the one, what's the name of the other one? We originally were playing it with me, you, Corey, Sam, and Howard.
That was We're Against Humanity? Something
Cards Against Humanity?
Or something like that?
Those are kind of dirty though, aren't they?
Yeah.
Those do not look familiar.
This is like, okay, so here I get to read the explanation of what it is.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so it gives me like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you gotta guess what it is. So I'll ask you after each one. Playing with my knobs starts me flowing.
Joke?
You need a towel after you're done with me.
Joey's sister?
Shower? Grabbing my hose can make me spray.
Squirt would have been a better word to use there. Ask McCline.
If I can't stop dripping, consult a professional.
Faucet?
Yes.
The problem is, I want to say the other ones first, but...
See? You got a dirty mind, Eric.
No kidding, Christine. You know it. No, we did not do those. Those are funny, though. Where were they? In the cabinet with the Sopranos?
Well, no. Well, you know when I cleaned out the corner where I had my books downstairs and then moved them into the writing room?
Well, that explains it.
I found them in there.
That corner was kind of like this refrigerator.
It's a catch-all.
Things went there to die for a while.
Yeah, but we got to play this. Oh, here's another one. You want to guess this one?
Yes.
And then I'll go home. I'll go home. I'll go upstairs. I am home.
Wow. And she has not been drinking that I have seen.
No, I've been writing my book. I'm on page 34 and I've gotten close to 10,000 words already. And my new book is already published and it's on Amazon.
Tell us about it.
My new book is called Nice to See You Again. It's not like any of the other books that I've written. This is something that is completely in a different genre. It's kind of a couple different genres. It is a bit of suspense and mystery. And it is available for pre-order on BowieBooks.com where you can get a signed copy. Or you can buy it on Amazon if you want a paperback or Kindle version there.
What do you think of this one?
Looks like a sail off of a boat.
Or
A shark fin.
a sharky fin.
A sharky fin. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, you want
Have it queued up upstairs, and I'll put it in the description of this video
Okay.
and the next one, because you're catching me on the small channel right now, Captain Dick Nozzle, because it's Sunday.
That's right.
What about this?
Here.
What about this one?
I'm gonna guess this one. Then I'm gonna go. I sit on your face.
My girlfriend?
Sometimes there's hair growing around me.
I quit.
You're happy when I come.
Oh my god. Hey, we should start a TikTok channel. Just like,
That other couple?
yeah, and you can read me these.
You have to use your lips to do me.
Oh my god, Christine.
I'm stuck between your cheeks. What am I?
These are all for the same thing?
Yes.
Teeth?
A smile.
Do you want to take that to your
What are you doing my
stash?
zombie? What are you doing my zombie gun?
It's been hanging here for years. I just want to know if you want to take this to your secret lair. Or you want to keep it hanging right there.
Just keep it hanging right there. I know where it is.
Okay. Yeah, that would be. Depends on who shows up. All the fun kind of ends. The two poles of the same spectrum of stupidity, chaos, and vulgarity are your aunt and my sister.
Oh, don't forget to throw Wendy in the mix there.
Wendy's in the middle, diddling it.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, look, a 70s porn star.
Oh, jeez. King Trump, really? Really? Really?
Well,
Oh my god. People are just ridiculous.
what do you think of Sylvester? He's captured the dime store dolphin. Or dollar store dolphin.
I'm really happy with my Bugs Bunny. I'm very happy with my Bugs Bunny.
I need to get this out of here. I do not want this permanently down here.
Are you going to do that tomorrow, or are you working tomorrow? Tomorrow.
I'm working tomorrow.
So, Tuesday,
Doing what?
if you're not working,
Doing what?
going to clean out the closet so
Yes.
you can put all that in there and then get this on the
But I need a
display.
stand for it.
Isn't it on a stand right now?
I drilled a hole in my counter and had to put big fucking blocks down below it to hold all this weight. Upstairs I don't have... I can tell you what I want to build, but it's going to cost me some money.
You're not getting rid of the desk.
No, I want to make whatever I need. I have to have some distance. I wanted to make at least a 1 or a 2-inch thick flat. Imagine something the size of this under it. Then I wanted to cover that in black, transparent black acrylic plastic panels. And in the wood, I'm planning on engraving a track and putting LED lights so that there's diffused light coming out of that stand. Handmade. I need wood. The lights I've already looked at, they're $16 on Amazon. And I'll use this, like, probably cut to, like, in here somewhere. And so it'll be on that stand on the desk.
Okay, speaking of which, too, you know, like my hockey glass that I have, the big old vodka one.
Yeah?
I
A
didn't
stick?
call that. Yeah, the glass stick. I need you to hang that.
Did you
in
just
there.
say glass dick? Or
Stick?
Okay, sorry.
Get off the smile. I need you to put that up for me, but we have to figure out how to do that.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a few things you could probably steal from down here too. Well, you have your stick right there.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, that's
You should put a bottle opener in your office too. That would be a fitting one.
My cowboy. Oh, the cowboy.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
Or
that could go right between the
because I have a replacement, thanks to Jim.
You have a replacement?
Mm-hmm.
What did you get now?
Jim sent me this a while back. The Hornet fixer. So if I gave you that, I have a replacement for that spot.
I have just enough room between the two pictures, between my Nikki Sixx picture and my Motley Crue one.
But that is badass. I don't remember who sent that to me. It's 2 revolvers with a bottle with a same as that opener.
Yeah. What?
I was just seeing what else is hanging over there that's actually yours.
There's lots of stuff. My glass bottle, my Harley bottle,
Texas.
my Texas horseshoe.
You take the Beaver Island.
That's your Beaver Island. No, actually it's Diane's Beaver Island.
Diane's Beaver Island.
Wonder what she's been up to since she retired.
Probably busier than before.
Probably.
Because on days that I have nothing to do, I can't get everything done.
I know.
It's nuts.
Okay. Oh, excuse me.
What'd you think of this one?
I have to go now. I already caused enough problems. Okay. I'm going now.
Okay. Jesus God.
Smile.
Smile. You're on candid camera.
Is this your own?
No.
Yeah, it is.
Annoyed?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I took him out of the Star Trek room. He was breaking ambiance.
Yeah.
As much as I like him. I mean, he goes all the way back to the core of when stuff in my life started to go wrong.
Oh boy.
Ending here with you.
From there, thanks.
Ending here with you where everything got better.
Uh-huh. Nice try. Okay, I'm going now.
Okay. Okay. Mike said, cheers, man. J-Dog, at home before work. Then he says, they make big buzz balls. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Hey, Christine. I don't know the answer to this. Hey, Christine.
What?
When did we lose Scott? When did we lose Scott? When did we lose Scott?
February. Let's see. Bookie's been gone 7. Ed's been gone 6. So I want to say Scott was 5.
5 years ago or so?
I think so.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. DC 63-2A. To the sunny slopes of long ago. Speaking of Mr. Holster, how old was he when he died? I was watching the video you uploaded in February 2022. Clearly wasn't filmed then because he had already died. Just curious. You know, unless something was messed up with the upload date, that video would have been uploaded the night that he was here. So Scott would have been alive February 22nd, 2022. Shit. See, if I actually pre-read this stuff, then I would, ooh, the Minnesota Vikings won today. Hang on. Let's see. I don't remember if he was born August 29th. That's the problem. All these years, people leaving them happy birthdays. Well, January, February. Scott posted on Facebook on January 25th of 2020. 27th. Okay, I got people saying on February 19th, rest in peace. I have no explanation for you. As far as how old Scott was, I don't remember if he was in his late 50s at the time or early 60s. He was way too young. I'm right in the middle of the brew review. Why? What are you guys doing? Do you need me to stop and come over? Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. Smile Money says here, trick or treat. Miss 27 says no trick or treat here. It's beer or whiskey. Smile Money says to him, imagine Eric handing out candy to your children. Miss 27 says, I don't have children, but if I did, they wouldn't be out doing that. Brad says, hell yeah, brother. Well, actually, I'd like to take a break and come over and have a beer break, but I know I'd never come back and do this. Do. Mike says vodka, Fireball, whiskey, or Everclear. Vodka I like, Fireball not so much, whiskey I like, Everclear I hate. Cheapo Gun Guy says B&E Brew Reviews, right? I win. Macho, multi, mega, mega. And Mike says, a cheapo gun guy, yes, you do, my friend. Smile Money, looks like lots of movies had the reference, but shark cartilage, laugh out loud. Every time I search another movie, pops up. Well, it's probably... God, I'd love to stuff those Easter eggs. There was only one right answer here. And there was only one right answer given. Hemp seed addict. You magical being, you. Zeus, we have gunt buzz balls in Texas, actually. Gaunt buzz balls? I don't know if I want those in my mouth. Salty says, Doctor, you got a blind side, Doug. It's a permanent condition. Doug Dorsey, so there's an operation, right? Doctor, I'm afraid not. Doug Dorsey, some micro laser thing, you open me up. And Doctor, I've specialized in trauma... ophthalmic surgery for over 15 years. Doug, okay, you don't do it, but somebody somewhere down in Mexico City, they shoot shark piss up your nose and sit in traction for 8 months. Doctor, Doug, I'm sorry, I don't see professional hockey in your future. I hate to say it, but have you ever heard the expression, a day late and a dollar short? Okay, so he didn't say cartilage. But they did the Mandela effect. Technically speaking, these days, you can use the Mandela effect for every answer. Because I'm pretty sure that if she sat out on the corner, I'd donate some money. And so would Brad. Brad says, first thing I remember was asking Pa why. For there were many things I didn't know. Oh, God. Yeah. I'm holding on this one, even though we haven't played the game up till this point, except for one time. Smart Money. Mexico to fix eyesight likely comes from the 2004 movie Man on Fire, starring Denzel Washington. In the film... if you have not seen Man on Fire, it is awesome. That's not the right answer, though. Smile Money. While a movie with a quote about shark cartilage fixing eyesight in Mexico doesn't appear to exist, it is likely that you are remembering a scene from the 1999 movie, The Green Mile. I am not. Me and the girls watched The Cutting Edge so many times, and Hemp Seed Addict started her thing off with the epitome of the answer. Toe pick. If you watched... Is this the second one or the... Oh, shit. Heck yeah, I won on that one. This one? This is going to be a gamble, but I'm actually going to pass on this. A lot of freckles. Diving deep into hell on this one. Mike says, I still get my tack pack, but I pay for all my boxes. That's your first problem, Mike. Tack pack just... It's exactly what everybody said. It's what Smile Money says about Battle Box. Yeah, some of the boxes are cool. But if I could throw away $160 a month, I would just go get whatever item it is that I really wanted. Instead, you get a whole bunch of items you don't want for the one item you do want. I'm always honest. I will continue to review them. I mean, honestly, I don't know why they still send them. Now the shorts have been doing a lot better than... Well, there's a nice segue. Yeah, baby. What does the Map Man want? Why do you need me? You know how to get to the fucking air compressor? Or I can bring you over the little handheld guy. Beer. I see what you're doing right here. I'll come give you a hand as soon as I'm done with this. Speaking of Matt, a little 9.0. SC Crash 26?
Did you bring the laundry down to start that?
No.
Okay.
Still got to do that
Yeah. Because it's like already 3:30.
when I feel like it.
Well, I need clothes for work tomorrow.
Or you could quit.
Love to.
Looks like a Pop-Tart. Oh, so he says, welcome back. That was on the Buzzball Grape Gone Wild. Thank you, sir, and thank you to YouTube. Of course, you probably won't hear me say this because I'm over on the backup channel. She's cute. Miss 27 says 21st. Multi-Gunman says 21st beer. That's not enough. Switch to whiskey. And he says the Multi-Gunman, I had a few sips of some homemade moonshine the other day. Very good and smooth. Cobra says F3. F3 is a misdemeanor. Nothing like the smell of fresh leather and fish. Hey Cobra, there's that wine that you usually talk about from the second refrigerator. Pass. Multi-Gunman, or sorry, Mr. 27 says no Multi-Gunman again. Must have had too much of maple whiskey. Then he says Brew Tube Vision. Then he says FJB Brew Company. I mean, that could have been a good... I wouldn't even fight it. Just take my life. Shorted it. Sharky. Oop. Sharky did not shoot that. Neither did I. The 1903 Springfield Mark I, completely rebuilt by J at Elite Ammunition. Probably get this video pulled too for, you know how many videos I've now had pulled because I showed ammunition or something? Here's some ammunition for you. Where is it? Sharky, Sharky, Sharky. Oh, just... What? We're only gonna get a reflection? Maybe we need to go full on brother style. Bro sights. You get the point. It's in there. The Beast. Don't want to mess with dollar store dolphin. Which they taste just like McLean. I drink cranberry when I have a yeast infection. I drink because of McLean most of the time. Cheapo Gun Guy. We are all seeking the unobtainable. Until we find it, we settle for life. MAGA. Kev Dog says, F1 Formula race car in case Cobra missed the canoe. Oh, and the other choo-choo, and one to grow on. F1. F1 is a miss. And some choo-choo. Wouldn't it be cool if I could get a breathalyzer built into the train whistle? Multi Gunman says, what the fuck is going on in here? Brad's girl Violet. Miss 27 says, one guy mentioned whiskey and beer. Wade, my current favorite fidget knife is an out the front that uses a replaceable number 23 scalpel blade. It's easy to resharpen using a smooth strop. I like her out the enders. Now, personally, I've acquired another item in my knife collection, and Zeus, before you get upset, I had to do some trading. It was not being used, and I plan on carrying it. Zeus actually sent this to Christine, and it's been in its case, pulled out roughly every 3 years by me to tell her that you're wasting a perfectly good knife. And most of the time she's like, I don't have a, yeah, you remember when Zeus sent it to you? And she's like, yeah, so I gave her the great big Doug Miranda knife that she thought that was badass, and she let me take custody of this. But seeing how it's in the same house, does it really count? I like this. It's really light. She's like, you would like a, I would, you saw the colors that are on the other one that Zeus sent me? Yeah, I'm fine. I would carry this if it was pink. Smart money? Poor trick or treaters in our neighborhood. Probably just as well, your neighborhood, they would probably just hand out cheap beers. Hemp seed addict. Cutting edge for cutting edge. Yeah, man, I think my mom would dig the blade cutter one. She prefers to change out blades to keep things sharp. I knew the quote was not quite right, but went by just of it. Blind spot was the key. Speaking of beloved movie quotes, I have a long favorite, but it's tough one to place. Old movie, late 70s or early 80s. I think the line is, I'm allergic to pine trees and spare tires. Pine trees and spare tires. Okay, it sounds kind of ominous. I like ammunition. Okay, we're gonna have to grab my girlfriend and put her in on this one. Okay. Hey, how's it going?
Good. How about you?
Good. I'm drinking beer, doing my brew review on YouTube, and I just got asked a question about a line from a movie. You think you're game to give it a shot?
Sure. Hit me with it.
The line is, I'm allergic to pine trees and spare tires.
That's from Clueless. Cher says it when talking about her car, right?
I didn't know the answer to that.
Yeah, it's easy to miss. Line's totally random, but it stuck with me from Clueless. Want me to pull up more quotes from it?
No. But if that's the answer.
What if it is?
I'll give you a back rub.
Deal.
Okay. Would you like a back rub?
I wouldn't say no.
How about a front rub?
I think we both know that's off limits.
Oh. Okay, fine. I can respect boundaries.
Good man. Back rub it is.
Okay, thanks for helping me out. I sent the answer to her. I'll let you know in another life if you're right.
Fair enough. I like my odds, though. Go crush that brew review.
Thanks. I love you.
Love you too.
Oh yeah. Last comment. Dad says, greetings, Captain. Okay. I'm going to have to hold on this. Looks like some spoo on the TV. I don't know how that got there. Let's see. 2 minutes ago, 27 minutes ago, or 8 years ago from Mr. Holster. Mr. Holster. Sure. Fly those friendly skies. Scotsman. See, it's so many regulars back then. Fu Master Chu, J-Dog, Mike, El Tenda, Wade, Ed, Power Man 1972. He lives just down the street. Zeus, 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 Zeus. Happiness is a warm gun. Nice. Zeus. Don, TAB videos, present, top 10. Oh, I think you really suck. 8 years ago. JR10, Desert Gold, Bulwark 1911, Monster Boobies, nice curvy body. Sharkey, you're too loud, you're too old. 3 of them in a row. Mr. Holster, Mr. Holster, El Tenda, El Tenda. Crazy Scotsman, Crazy Scotsman. Steven, Steven. Cadillac V. Sharkey, Desert Gold. Cobra, Desert Gold. Mike, Fu Master Chu. I'm gonna delete until I get to another Mr. Holster. Joey, 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 Ed. Sub-comments, Cobra, Ed, Power Man, Crazy Scotsman, Crazy Scotsman, Multi-Gunman, J-Dog, Joey, Ed, Multi-Gunman. Wow, getting rid of a lot of them. Looking for Ben N. Multi-Gunman, Zeus, Multi-Gunman, Ben N. Stainless 4-5. Another brother from another mother stuck behind enemy lines. Bulwark. Cobra. Bull 165100. Mr. Holster. Okay, there we go. Got a lot of them cleared out that time. Now we go to first in the club is Bad saying howdy clubbers. Bad. And then Cobra saying you still got the M16 cap gun. Basement pops. Yes, I do. I don't know if I have. I don't know if I have any ammo close on hand for this guy. Cobra somewhere. I think I have in a sealed container. I will have to look for them. Oops. The bipod thing hasn't ever worked out well over the years here. But yes, Cobra, it's on display in the gun room. Now it's sitting right there. Man, life is hard. What that Ripple German Ale, 8 years ago. Fu Master Chew. Wonder if you get. Wonder how many of these people are actually getting informed of Joey. Mr. Giddy Up says amazing job on the rifle. 8 years ago. What the hell was I working on 8 years ago? Smile Money. Mike. Sharkey. Mike. Sharky. Mr. Holster. Steven. Smile Money. Steven. Mr. Holster. El Tenda. We'll stop when we hit an Ed. Or you just leave whenever you want. I don't care. Scotsman. Well, there we go. Ed. Reload. Jesus God, save me. Over at the Rumble version, I'm gonna hit the reload button just to make sure. One and only is Zeus. Bolt Action Zeus. Beyond a righteous man and he is thirsty. Or behold a righteous man and he is thirsty. Cheers, brother. Zeus. Wow, some of you are putting in for Patreon. I appreciate it. I'll just waste my money on more buzzballs. I should use my funnel and just fill this. Oh, we got enough for 2 more. And I have 1 beer over here. Don't worry, I'm okay. Where would I put the Major Peter's Bloody Mary mix if I was actually using it for a Bloody Mary? Well, I definitely base what I think about these as a bloody beer on how they would be on a Bloody Mary. Of the 2 of them, between Major Peter's and their original versus the Works, I would recommend trying them both to see where you fall, but I think the Works is better as a bloody beer, so I'm sure it would be better as a Bloody Mary. But I'm going to need to go pick up some more of these. When it was $3 for a bottle, it was a Captain Obvious moment. Now that it's $7, I still, believe it or not, I still like the original. And then it's a step up if you go to the Works, Major Peter's the Works. But I still think the original makes a better bloody beer than, say, Filthy does. So overall, as where it's falling right now, I would give this a 9, and I would give the Works a 9.5. But maybe I'll grab a bottle and maybe we'll review that as bloody beers next Sunday, where I'm actually tasting it and maybe do both of them side by side. Oh yeah, definitely MILF, possibly GILF. Then we're into Hornet Fixer's realm. I'm gonna do 1 refresh over here, and then we gots to go. Yep. 8 years away, or 8 years of since the comment. There was from Wade. Tardisius. Bulwark. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm gone, okay? Gone. Zeus. Don. Nihap. Refresh. Rattle can that bitch. Okay. Tomorrow, I don't know about tomorrow. Got shit that's expensive by the hour, so we'll see.